So I'm getting a lot of questions. By the way, welcome to this channel. If you are somebody interested in this kind of topic, like end of time, the Mahdi, the Dajjal, Yajuj and Majuj, then this channel is for you. Consider subscribing. I'm getting a lot of questions, especially about what is happening between Russia and the West. And people are saying whether Russia would invade Turkey, a Muslim country, Turkey, and then establish their Christianity in that region because of the hadith. Perhaps why people are saying is because of the hadith. Rasulullah said that سَتُقَاتِلُونَ زَزِيرَةُ الْعَرَبِ فَيَفْتَهُ اللَّهُ ثُمَّ تُقَاتِلُونَ الرُّومَ فَيَفْتَهُ اللَّهُ ثُمَّ تُقَاتِلُونَ دَجَّالَ فَيَفْتَهُ اللَّهُ. Rasulullah in a hadith he mentioned about the fighting between the Romans and the Muslims during the end of time. So the question begs whether Russia put in his ultimate goal is to invade Turkey. Syria is already Russia. Syria is already Russia. If you are under the delusion that Syria is a Muslim country and that Muslims are still there, our brothers are there, you need to wake up, because 90% or more than 90% of the Syrian airspace right now is controlled by this country, Russia. Putin, even Israel needs permission from who? Putin, to go into Syria. Even Israel. So Russia is Syria, Syria is Russia, no doubt. Okay, so they are already in Syria now. Turkey, as we said in the past in our videos, Turkey has a big role to play when the Mahdi will be here. In fact, Turkey, Constantinople, Istanbul will be the place that will be conquered by the Mahdi army, and right after that, who come out? Dajjal. So Dajjal's coming out, Constantinople, these are all very, very closely related. Put in the Christianity, they want to have an upper hand on where? Constantinople, Istanbul. The reason for that is because they also believe that their Messiah will come in that region, especially in that Israel, Middle Eastern region, and so they need to be prepared for the Messiah, for the Christ to come and to receive him. Even though I have to agree that the Christianity that we know today is a little bit different, the Protestant Christianity, a little bit different than the Orthodox Christianity. So how Christianity came to Russia in the first place? Let's talk about that a little bit. That way you will understand why it is an important strategic place for Russia to go to Turkey and invade the country and have, or at least have upper hand. Christianity was introduced into the Kievan Rus by Greek missionaries from the Byzantine Empire in the 19th or 9th century, I should say, 9th century. In 863 to 869, Saint Cyril and Saint Methodus translated parts of the Bible into the Old Church. Okay, so let's talk about this Christianity, the Orthodox Christianity a little bit. The Orthodox Christianity is inspired by the church. Okay, it's an inspiration of the church. As you can see, the Call of Duty. They play Call of Duty. I don't play video games, but whatever. So the point here is that the mainstream Christianity that we know exists in the West, most of them are Catholic Protestant. But for the Russian, it's a little bit different, which is a Orthodox Christianity. Now, even though they are not in the mainstream Christianity per se, they are still having roots with the Byzantine Empire. Now, Byzantine Empire is an empire that spread Christianity all over the world. And one thing I want to make as a side note, which is that a lot of people, a lot of the time, they blame Islam, saying that, oh, Islam spread by sword and whatnot. Not a single religion in the world can spread without it having a powerful nation behind it. Okay, so anytime say somebody comes and say, oh, Sahaba, they did this, they fought and this and that, tell them, any religion you show me cannot succeed, cannot exist. Big religion, I'm talking about big, gigantic, main religion, without behind it having a what? A superpower. So Byzantine Empire, it was a superpower during that time, and also the Persian Empire. Now they have spread throughout the world. The Greek missionaries came to Russia, and Russia became an Orthodox. Now the question is, would Russia go to Turkey, invade it, or have upper hand? The only barrier that Russia and Turkey has right now between them is the Black Sea. Russia already has Syria, their presence in Syria. On this side, on the west side of Turkey is Greece, and on the northeastern side, or western side, I should say, western side is Romania. In other words, Turkey is surrounded by all of these non-Muslim countries, and Turkey can be invaded at any time. I mean, nobody needs to make even a plan. You just have to walk into Turkey. But obviously, Turkey is becoming very, very powerful as a nation, and I don't think anybody would think about invading Turkey, especially now. Only country that can give Turkey support, which is a non-Muslim country, is Ukraine. So once Ukraine is being taken care of by Putin, then Turkey will have nobody to help them. Obviously, we know Turkey has problem with Saudi Arabia, which is also its neighboring country. One of the neighboring countries, they do not have borders, but very, very close. The point here is that, dear my sisters, Turkey is in a position that is susceptible to foreign invasion. And that can happen when you have a leader like Putin, who is just crazy, who is just making plans what to do with Ukraine and coming up with new way of invading the country. Right now they're surrounding Ukraine from where? From Belarus. They have 30,000 troops. From Russia itself they have 100,000 troops, and also they have troops positioned in Crimea. In other words, if you have a leader in Russia or anywhere in the world who is thinking about end of time, who is thinking about the importance of Turkey, and they want to invade, they can do it. Would they do it? Not now, because Christianity, when it comes to end of time, they are divided. Some of the Christians, they believe that Russia, in fact, not a Christian country. They are not part of the room, as I said in the Hadith. Room. Some Christians, they believe Romans are not Russians. In fact, they are the anti-Roman. Russia is anti-Roman. That's how they see Russia. Okay, I'm sorry about the background noise. So the point here is that when it comes to end of time, they are not on the same page, making it a little bit conflicting with each other as to whether they should come after Turkey or not. Because some Christianity, they believe Russia, Turkey, they are all friends, Gog and Magog. But Russia obviously would not accept it, and they would deny it. But the point here is that, dear brothers and sisters, as we are coming close to the end of time, as we see that Turkey is invading Ukraine, and they looks like, then the next plan for Vladimir Putin could be to go to Turkey and invade. Now, the Ottoman Empire and Turkey, the Russian Empire, they fought 12 battles in the past. And the last battle they fought, the Ottoman, they were defeated. So Russian Empire, they have a glorious past when it comes to dealing with the Muslim Ottoman Empire and Turkey, whatnot. They might rethink, recalculate their position with Turkey. Right now we know Erdogan, he is going to Ukraine and he's meeting Zelensky and whatnot. Putin is not happy because Erdogan is selling weapons to Ukraine. So Putin might want to decide, why not just get rid of Turkey? Because Turkey is the last country in that region to come to the aid of Ukrainians, because the Romans, they don't care. The Romanians don't care. The Greek people, they don't care about Ukraine. But Turkey does, because a lot of the Crimean, they are actually from Turkish root. So Turkey is very, very sympathetic to the Ukrainian people, to the separatists. So Russia might say, then let's get rid of Erdogan and we will be safe. But that is unlikely to happen right now. Putin is going crazy. In 2008, I believe, he made a statement about Ukraine. He said Ukraine is a made-up country, quote unquote. Made-up country means Ukraine is really not a real country. Okay, it's just a made-up. It's a propped-up country, propped up by the West. So we need to really not take Ukraine seriously. In fact, Ukraine is part of Russia. So Putin's focus right now is to bring Ukraine back to the fold of former Soviet Union and go from there. But as I said, the future is very, very uncertain. Putin one day may wake up and try to invade, see where Turkey stands, and may create a problem with Turkey, and take over Turkey through Syria. If Putin wants to invade Turkey, he will do it through Syria, because he is there. And Syria, Turkey, Iraq, these countries are very, very close. So for Russia, it will be much easier. And they have warships in the Syrian waters. Russia, they have warships there stationed, and they're also threatening right now U.S. and its allies from those warships using a ballistic missile, cruise missile, and nuclear weapon and whatnot. But subhanallah, something interesting to see what will happen in the coming days. If you're new here, interested in these topics, consider subscribing. See you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.